You want to start healing your gut today? Here are those 7 simple things you can start doing. Number 1, the number 1 thing that you can do to start healing your gut is, first thing in the morning, grab yourself a glass of water and a squeeze of lemon. Squeeze lemon into your water and drink this first thing in the morning. Okay, why is this important? The reason this is so important is because when you're sleeping, your body is detoxifying, it's cleaning house, it's breaking down food and healing your body, boosting your immune system. All that stuff is going on while you're sleeping. And the byproduct is toxins that need to come out. It needs to go through the liver. So when you drink lemon water, it's like you're flushing out all that work that's been done all night through your liver and out. But lemon has this amazing ability to help clean up all the toxins and clear it out. So that's tip number 1. Drink a glass of lemon water first thing in the morning. It's the first thing you do when you wake up. Tip number 2 is to get outside first thing in the morning, to get direct sunlight into your eyes. It acts like a precursor for the hormone of melatonin that helps you sleep at night. Isn't that cool? So if you can get sunlight between the hours of 6 and 9 a.m., direct sunlight into your eyes, then when you need melatonin at nighttime, you have it prepared. It's almost like cocking a gun for the melatonin at nighttime. It's very cool. And while you're at it, since you're already out here getting your morning sunlight, this is a perfect time to go for a walk. Get some fresh air, do your deep breathing, maybe do some walking meditation, and getting your sunlight all at the same time. That is tip number 2. The third thing that you can do today to start healing that gut. Remember, the gut is actually the lining, the lining of the small intestines and the large intestines and the stomach. How can you make those stronger? One of the ways you can do that is by making sure you get good fats into your diet. And the one way to do that is, I actually put a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of coconut oil or MCT oil into my morning protein shakes. That ensures that I get good fat first thing in the morning into my diet. You can take supplements of omega-3 fatty acids to help lower the inflammation in the gut and to help seal it up. So avocado is another way, and nuts. So that's your third way. It's really important that you get good fats into your diet to make sure that you have the resources to be able to heal that gut. The fourth thing that you can do goes kind of hand in hand with number 3. Number 3, getting a good fat, right? Because those are the resources you need to start making a strong lining. Well, number 4 is getting enough protein. Getting enough amino acids, which are the building blocks that you need to create the tight junctions in the gut lining. Very, very important. So the best way to do that is by making bone broth. And that bone broth will have collagen, glutamine, all the essential amino acids that you need to make a good, strong gut lining. Yes, you can make your own bone broth, which is what I usually do. I take chicken bones, put it in the Instapot or crock pot with hot water, a little bit of apple cider vinegar to help pull out the collagen of the bones, and I just let it simmer for hours and hours and hours, and sometimes we'll just take it straight out of there. You can sip on it like a tea. You can make soup out of it, but getting bone broth every day is super, super important. Now, let's face it, we're not always going to have bone broth on hand that we've made ourselves. Now they're selling it pre-made at the store. You can get it that way. Or you can even get it now in powder form. So this is an Ancient Nutrition bone broth protein. And sometimes if I don't have bone broth already made, I'll go ahead and use the powder. So there is powder protein. So that is tip number 4, to make sure that you're getting bone broth on a consistent basis in your diet. Game changer for sure. Tip number 5 is going to be a funny one. We know that it's important to heal the gut. We need to heal the gut lining, right? Make the integrity of the gut lining nice and strong. We know we need to digest well. We know we need to sleep well, because that's allowing our body to heal. Well, here's a funny one. How about playing in the dirt so that we build up more probiotic, good bacteria in our gut? Yeah, that is something you can do today. Start pulling weeds, because when you get out there and you get in the dirt and you start pulling weeds, the bacteria gets on your skin, gets in your nails, and you start exposing yourself to a variety of different kind of bacteria. And believe me, that will heal your gut by improving the good bacteria in your gut. Tip number 6. This is an important one. You're not gonna like it. Tip number 6 is to stop eating 3 hours before you go to bed. It is so important that you do this, and let me tell you why. Because when you're sleeping, that's the opportunity for the body to build your immune system, put everything back in order, clean house, heal the brain, nourish the brain and all the other organs of the body. But if you eat too close to sleep time, then your body is going to spend too much time digesting that food instead of cleaning house and making you stronger and healing your body. So if you can stop eating 3 hours before you go to bed, you can digest in those hours. Then when you go to sleep, your body can do what it's designed to do when it's asleep, and that is heal the body, make you strong, and make you fresh and refreshed for the morning so that you can have lots of energy when you wake up. So that's tip number 6. Stop eating 3 hours before you go to bed. Tip number 7. I say the best for last. This is the grand finale. You want to have a nighttime routine to tell the body that it's time to go to bed. Remember we talked about in tip number 6 how important sleep was? Well, to be able to get a good night's rest, you've got to tell the body it's time to go ready for bed, because when you start teaching the body that, the body's going to release melatonin, which is going to help you fall asleep and get a good night's rest. Super, super important. So a couple good ways to do that is to limit the blue light that you're getting in your eyes. That comes from your computer, your television, your cell phone, and even the fluorescent lights. It has a lot of blue light, which tells the body it's daytime, just like the sun. It tells the body it's daytime, so stay awake, don't release melatonin. So we need to block the blue light so that the body can release melatonin. One of the ways to do that is to simply start to use dimmer lights. Maybe turn off the TV an hour before, maybe read with just a very small amount of light, calming the body down, maybe enjoying candlelight. Okay, those are the ways you can reduce blue light. One of the things that I have gotten, here's a big surprise. These are called blue blocker glasses, and you can find these on Amazon, and they basically help block the blue light so that my body gets ready for sleepy time. So even if I'm gonna watch TV, I put these on, I can still watch TV and it doesn't affect my sleep. So that's blocking the blue light. And then the other thing that I do is I make a cup of tea with magnesium. So I'll pick a tea bag, like this is honey and lavender. So I'll put this in a tea, and then I'll add about a tablespoon of magnesium about a half hour before I go to bed, and that is going to make you more sleepy. And then the third thing you can do to optimize your sleep and get ready for sleepy time is totally block out the light in your room. And if you can't do that, then use an eye mask. Yep, wear an eye mask to help block out the light so that the body isn't saying, oops, I see light, it must be daytime. You want to tell the body it's sleepy time. So that, my friends, is tip number 7. Optimize your sleep, and you will feel so much better in the morning. And remember, when you're sleeping, that's when the gut is healing. You see? So kind of in the back door, we're healing the gut by optimizing your sleep. Super cool. I hope that helps. Those are the 7 tips on how you can heal your gut starting today.